everyone, this is Mardiman641 here. Welcome back to, of course, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. And today, we are going to be playing, of course, the Shadow Temple in the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So the Shadow Temple is, of course, as you all know, probably one of the most deadliest places in the planet. And a lot of stuff could crazily happen in this place, so yeah, it's going to be insane. To start things off, though, we're gonna go and grab our fire arrows so that way we can go ahead and, go ahead and light this place up. Or just completely miss, because control sensitivity is sometimes, like, a pain to use. There we go. And, as you can see here, yeah, it's gonna do a lot more. So, right off the bat, you can't go this way. And I'm gonna explain to you why. If I'm gonna go ahead and grab my lens of truth. Well, we can easily blow this up. But that's not the main reason why. Because after you do blow this up, it won't matter anyways, because beyond there is a locked key. We're gonna need a key in order to unlock it, so we're gonna have to backtrack to this area eventually. One thing you need to do, of course, take consideration, is use Lens of Truth to figure out which torch you want to activate. So that way you can go ahead and open up the door to the next room. By the way, I'd like to comment on this. Isn't it so ironic that we're already 9 dungeons in? There's a total of 12 dungeons in this entire game. And we are almost done. Like, after this dungeon, we only have, like, 3 more dungeons left. Man, this Let's Play is flying by really fast. Anyways, we gotta go this way. So that way we can go ahead and do, this room. Where we have to go ahead and collect, we have to go ahead and collect the silver rubies. The silver rubies are key. I'm gonna stab this guy while waiting. And get the last, then get the next few silver rubies. Be careful not to get your head cut, because, like, this dungeon is telling you real-life events that could potentially happen if you, fail to navigate around this dungeon. There's saw blades that are gonna potentially, like, cut your head. There's also, like, certain, like, nooses or something like that that will, like, say, you know, like, in Town of Salem, they will, like, chop your head down if you put your head down there. And that's what, like, the people use to torture people. Not saying that this dungeon is meant for, like, say, not to say that this dungeon is like an entire death trap, which it is, but we'll get to that. Anyways, open up the treasure chest, you get yourself the dungeon map. It'll help you navigate around this dungeon, of course. But, we're also gonna go down here, and yes, I'm slowly gonna be dropping down. Main reason I want to drop down here is, well, there's a treasure chest right here. If you open it, it will give you a small key. There's also an enemy here, which you don't have to fight. But you can if you want to. But basically, this room's gonna be important later on, and if you saw the vanilla playthrough, you pretty much already know what this is for. But I'll explain it again when we get to a certain point. Anyways, let's go ahead and make our way forward, shall we? Open up to the next room. Ignore this, Vmos is gonna shoot us down. Not doing very well. Could have done it a lot better, but it is what it is. At least one thing that the Gyptos and Redeads will guaranteedly have is, they will guaranteedly have magic for you to pick up. So, like, if you want an easy way to find magic, definitely take out some of these zombie type of enemies, like Redeads or Gyptos and everything else. Okay, we need to blow this up. I don't think we need fire arrows, at least not for a while. We're just gonna go this way. And when we go this way, we're gonna expect a lot of jump scares, potentially. Well, that is vanilla, but I think this place is pretty straightforward. As you can see, we have these little, like, top-down fall hinges that will try to kill you if you're not careful. Then we head over to this room, which is pretty much like a very insanely maze to like work your way out. Ow! I got my head cut. Link's dead. He's dead. He's not coming back from that. And if you use your lens of truth, there's invisible platforms. But another thing we're also going to do is let's see, what do I want to get rid of? I don't think I need my lens of truth very much. I'm gonna burn this eye switch. And it will do something. I'm not sure what it did. I forgot what it did. But it did something. Enter this next room is where we have this entire, like, invisible saw blade with a lot of gems tempting you to go for it. There's invisible saw blades, we're just gonna have to yellow it. I recommend constantly rolling if you don't want to get easily get scarred. Back away. I dislike you. You can also get a lot for the rubies out of it. Ow, I got cut again. I'm expecting someone to make if Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time was realistic video. I don't think that video exists yet, but if it does exist, then realistically, as you walk in, Link's body would definitely be cut in half. Sorry to ruin your childhood. Gotta play the Song of Time here, so that way we can spawn a Song of Time block, so that we can get the last ruby in this room. Of course, once you do that, you activate this next room. Of course, you go inside of it, and there's two chests. One is completely visible. Open it, you get a bloopy. One is invisible. You open it, and you get a small key. Ow, I got cut again. Link's dead, pretty much. Don't you dare knock me over. I think the eye switch activated these platforms. That's what I want to say. I think that's what it did. Then we have this next room, filled with, of course, a lot of these silver rubies. Let me go ahead and, I don't think I need my ocarina. I'm gonna equip regular arrows, though, because, don't want to use too much magic. Blow that up. And then you got a hook shot up here to get the last two remaining rubies. Probably gonna miss them both. Missed one. And all it did is spawn a chest. And if you open it, you get a bundle of arrows. Yeah, doing that ruby minigame quest, whatever it is, does absolutely nothing. You don't necessarily need to do that. And then you enter this next room, which you gotta pull this block out of this wall here. And then you gotta push it to use it as an umbrella, as the sign to the left says. A little bit farther in, of course. Okay, right there's good. So we go this way. And, of course, get ourselves, I think this is our very first gold skulltula of this dungeon. There's 5 gold skulltulas in this dungeon. We're gonna need to find them all. Open this chest to get another set of bundle of arrows. You have a lot of crushers here, of course. Of course, this big block is so strong that will just hold them in place. So it ain't too bad. We're gonna cross around this room, open up this chest to get yourself a bundle of arrows. Or rather, a blue ruby. I know it's not important, so I figured I'd take a gamble of what it's gonna be. Then you open up this chest, which I think is also, I think this is a small key. Yeah, it is. So now you have 3 small keys. So let's go ahead and make some more progress, shall we? Shut up, dogs. Only one who has sacred feet can cross the Valley of Dead. So again, like, so we have this here, where basically what you gotta do is, of course, use your lens of truth to see where you're landing on. But that's just only the tip of the iceberg. Because once you get to here, there's a jump here that no matter how well you make the jump, you are not gonna make it. So yeah, according to the sign, they say only one with sacred feet can cross. And they are not lying, I'll say that. But, so, how do we get the sacred feet? Well, as you can see up here, there's a target right here. You got a hook shot backwards. Because yes, what we're doing right now is we are backtracking. Because we actually missed something that we need to come back to. Oh my god, I almost got cut. So yeah, we are backtracking, ladies and gentlemen. You don't necessarily have to do this, because, like, you can easily get the item way earlier. But I decided to do this just to, see what first-time players could potentially go through. It's going to be, backtracking all the way backwards, and we'll have to go back for a certain item. And I know the feeling. Once you get back to this room, of course, you climb up this hill. And then you must go this way. I think the wall is rebuilt right. No? Okay. Use key to go inside this room. Then we enter another area. This is usually like the second room you would enter. But, we entered it way later on because, the plot says so. Definitely get clobbered. But if I kill one, then the others will be so distracted on, like, other ones that they won't have to worry about, like, taking care of me. Oh yeah, they're home. Alright, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I have to take care of something. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. So, alright, so I just left to help out something, and I came back only to find out that my emulator pretty much crashed, so I had to basically do pretty much at least the first few bits of this dungeon again. But that's fine. It ain't too bad. Anyway, so actually I should not do that. Let me place my literature for this. Behind there is a Song of Time block. You play the Song of Time here, so that way you can go ahead and make progress into the next room. But yeah, we just got the dungeon compass. And, moving on to the next room, this sort of stuff starts to get a little bit difficult. So if you can go this way, there's like a wall right here. There's also these little eye switches that are about to attack you. So we're gonna prepare to shoot this one. Damn you. Could have sworn this one would activate. Come on, activate. Okay, fine. These things are just gonna be a pain, aren't they? Okay, this is gonna be a pain. But I know you'll activate, so activate for me. There we go. Then we got this one. Assuming he'll activate. He'll probably fire at me whenever he's ready. Which he never is. I will take them both out. Open your eye. Take that. Okay. So you may think, well, this eye's also closed. You think that eye's also gonna attack you. But no, it's a decoy. You actually do shoot the eye while it's closed and it will open. So yeah. That eye that is closed is actually a decoy. Or rather, a real eye switch. If I'd call it that way. Anyway, so we enter this next room. And this is where we have to fight off Dead Hand once again. So that's what we're gonna do. Just stab him with my sword. Then I do let him catch you if you want to. You let him try to catch you, then you gotta keep stabbing with your sword. I think one more should do it. There we go. Open up this treasure chest. And you'll get yourself a dungeon item, which is called the Hover Boots. And, of course, this will basically help you around this dungeon when making really long gaps and everything else. Of course, the downside is that these things have absolutely no traction, so you do gotta be extra careful. So then we should go backtrack, ignore these pots that are gonna be attacking me, and just make our way to the end. But yeah, now we gotta get ourselves back, and I'll just speed up this process. Again, only one with sacred feet can cross the Valley of Dead. I am so close to dying right here, so, it's gonna be really crazy, man. I'm only at, like, 4 hearts away. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I need to get the hover boots on. Again, this dungeon could be deadly at times, of course. Then we enter this next room. Of course, has a lot of deadly spikes. Of course, you kill one of them, everyone's gonna try to revive the other. Of course, they don't give you HP. And it's good to keep the hover boots on, so that way you won't get spiked by the spikes in this room. If you keep the hover boots on, then you can avoid getting hurt by the spikes. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab my hook shot. Do I need my ocarina? I don't think I need my ocarina. At least not yet. Then, we gotta go, there's a hook shot right here. Blindly got it. Blindly got it again. And there's also another hook shot right here. Hoping to get it blind. But it doesn't seem to be the case. If you're really good, you can get it blind. Yeah, the hover boots are really good for this room, so that way, you'll know when you're walking on spikes without activating the Lens of Truth. It does help out a little bit. You also lay on top of this, because, like, the moment you get all the silver rubies, it activates this. Then you enter this next room, where I'm gonna go ahead and, take my, hover boots off to make myself a little bit easier. Where you're gonna be fighting off against potentially 2, Stalfos. I have the high ground, Anakin, you can't do anything about it. Take that. Give me HP. That is not HP. I'm so low on HP, man. It's getting crazy. Climb up to the top to fight off another Stalfos. Always have your shield open and ready. Man, I need HP. These guys are just giving me, like, arrows. I don't want arrows. If I'm not careful, I can easily die. Doesn't help that the next few enemies don't really give me any, Doesn't help that the next few enemies are not gonna give me any heals. Anyway, so what we want to do is you got a hook shot on, the 2, back targets. There we go. And, well, I think you're gonna need your hover boots, otherwise, you're probably gonna hit that. Probably didn't need to, but just to be safe. Then you enter this next room where you're gonna need to use your iron boots. And I'm gonna take my time. I am low on HP. I'd rather take my time than rush this. Give me HP. Okay. It's not enough HP, but something. Hookshot this, if my sensitivity does it. There we go. Then, of course, you walk across this room. As you walk into this room, you'll see, like, 4 of the Redeads praising the god of this gold Skulltula. But now we're gonna take away its god. We're gonna take away its god. But, of course, we're not done with this room yet. And, you know, just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and enable my, Kokiri boots. I'm gonna jump attack one of them. And if you jump attack one of them, the other Gyarados will just try to revive the other. So definitely try to take them out all you can. But if you use your Lens of Truth, there is a visible chest in this room. You open it to get another small key. And here's a short little message. Here I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Those who have the sacred feet should let the wind guide them, and they will be led into a hidden path. That's what they're saying. Also, in this room, there is... I'm gonna go ahead and equip my hover boots because, what we're gonna be doing next. In this room... I need, yeah, I need this. Okay. In this room, if you play the Sun Song... there will be a gigantic orb in the middle of this room that will pretty much summon a giant fairy that will restore all of your HP and all of your magic. Well, actually, scratch that. Pretty much, like, almost all of my HP, like around 10 hearts or something like that. I don't know. I don't know why I said all of them. I assume it does, but I guess I was wrong. Enter this next room where you are greeted with, of course, 2 Gyarados. You have to face them. And there's also possessed pottery as well. But they ain't too bad. Open up this treasure chest and you will get nothing. Well, you'll get a blue ruby, but it isn't worth it. But of course you remember from the original game, if you blow stuff up in this room, you'll of course get more items. So like you blow this up, and there's invisible chests, but it doesn't give you a small key, unlike the original game. But if you go over to this corner, there will be a gold Skulltula hiding underneath it. That will probably be our... I think it's our 3rd gold Skulltula. Yeah, it's our 3rd gold Skulltula. Moving on to the next room. And here we are in a very familiar room. You gotta pull this block backwards. And we gotta push it all the way to this other, gap. I'm gonna go over here, actually, because, there's an enemy you can fight here. There we go. Plus it needs HP. You push it all the way back. You push it all the way over here to where this ladder is, so you can climb the way up here, and, of course you climb up here. Then you get onto this boat, and, you go over here and you actually play, the Scarecrow song. I put it as down A, that's how speedrunners use it. And, you go and hookshot over here, but you're only here to get a regular Skulltula. There's not a gold Skulltula here, unlike the vanilla game. But hey, you get a lot of hearts, and also some extra dick nuts as well when you do that. So yeah, going up there is entirely pointless. But you go this way, and you play Zelda's Lullaby. And you will make the ship activate. I will say though, I think the ship looks a lot better in the 3DS version. Then again, a lot of things look a lot better in the 3DS version. Of course, we can leave this dungeon without a fight. Did I take out the other guy on accident? Or did he just fall off? There was a second guy. I'm not sure what happened to him. I think he just fell off. I think he just fell off by pure accident. I'm not sure. Anyways, you abandon ship here, so that way, and then, what you must do next, you must, let's see. Okay, yeah, get rid of bombs. You must go ahead and shoot this to blow up this entire statue. And it will fall down. Master Q, ship is sinking. No shit, Navi. Get over across. And then, you get this gold Skulltula that's hiding behind, a wall. And, hopefully my sensitivity isn't shit. Which is 75% of the time, apparently. There we go. That'll be our fourth gold Skulltula. There's one more gold Skulltula left. Now you think you want to go up here, but actually no. You must play the Song of Time. And once you play the Song of Time, you will activate you will spawn an eye switch that you gotta shoot with your bow and arrow. And if you do that, you will summon some targets that you'll have to, like, use your hookshot to climb up to. There we go. So once you activate the switch, you now have access to activate the next area. So this area is like an invisible maze, you like to call it this way. Use the lens of truth to navigate yourself around. And you must enter this door first. Now this room is where pretty much the second mini-boss is. So you may notice there's nothing in this room, but if you use your hook shot, you may notice that there's like a little shadow right here. And I'm gonna go and shoot this bomb with my arrow. If you shoot the shadow, you will summon the mini-boss in this room. So yeah, you do fight the mini-boss a total of 3 times in the Master Quest, instead of 2 times. Instead they made it in a way where you have to invent a brand new way to defeat them. This is where you have to learn that you can use your lens of truth to actually discover where he's gonna spawn. And if that's the case, use bombs to make him spawn out of there and hide out of underneath these things. So at least one thing Master Quest does teach you is pretty much brand new ways to solve puzzles. And I can't find him. He's right here, okay. So yeah, he's ready to ambush at any point. And his location is completely randomized. And this lens of truth strategy could be a good speedrun tactic, but I don't know. Then again, the only thing you get is a bundle of arrows, so coming into this room is entirely pointless. Man, there's a lot of pointless rooms in like Shadow Temple Master Quest. Most of the time, you're probably gonna be wasting a lot of time. Anyway, so you enter this room, you go to the back of this entire thing, and that's where you get a small key. Yeah, there's not much puzzle involved, you just go behind it. It's sort of like a trick move, like, say, I believe first-time players would just, like, walk in this room and then immediately climb up. And then, of course, they would throw bombs in here, on all three, hoping to get a small key out of it. I'm gonna grab my actual bombs, though, because, doesn't seem to be doing very well. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, so that way, I can prepare for another puzzle. Play basketball. Did I just spawn a keys? I think I just spawned a keys. Either that, or maybe I did it in the wrong order? That was weird. What? That is so weird. Kill some keys in this room. I never have keys spawn in this room my entire life. I didn't know that you can do that. What caused it, though? Is it, like, attacking him in the wrong order or something like that? Or is it completely random? I'm so confused. I never have keys spawn out of these things. That is so weird. Do not want to deal with you. Enter this next room. Then use Din's Fire to, like, get rid of the crushers. And also kill both of the gold Skulltulas as well. Well, not gold Skulltulas, but very regular Skulltulas. And then, of course, you open up the two treasure chests in this room. One contains a blue ruby, and the other gives you the boss key. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. Dang it. And yes, I'm navigating this maze blind in some way or form. Also hoping that I do not get blocked in so many different ways. But so far, right now I am. Just want to leave this room and move on to the next puzzle. I'm gonna grab my hookshot though, because I'm gonna need it. Also, I'm gonna go and equip my hover boots, because that's what I need next. And I'm just gonna hookshot across. Not necessary, but that's what I'm gonna do. Enter the next room. And, oh yeah, I forgot, I need to get my, my lens of truth ready. Where'd I put it? There it is. As you can clearly see here, you can see the backside of a Skulltula, something you're never able to see. That's why it's pretty much inside this room. You go over here, then you turn around, and then you shoot this gold Skulltula, get your last token of this dungeon. So, we got pretty much all 5 gold Skulltula tokens in this dungeon. We are pretty much all set to go. Let's go finally defeat the boss. Alright, let's do this. Drop down. And we go ahead and fight the boss, Bongo Bongo. Now, for a challenge, I decided to fight it without the hover boots. And you know what? Also, let me go ahead and do it this way, actually. Got a good amount on there, but probably not enough. Probably one more hit should do it. And there we go. Easily defeated. That is Bongo Bongo. To the beat of the drum. Pow. But yeah, anyway, so that is of course the free Master Quest dungeons that we're gonna be showing at this current time period. We're gonna be moving on back to vanilla gameplay finally, at long last. So we'll see what our adventure lies next. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and only 3 more dungeons left, and then Master Quest pretty much done. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, Mardiman641 signing out. And I will see you guys back into the main playthrough of vanilla, and or the next Master Quest dungeon. See you guys next time.